So we're going to B-Net, baby. We're not on War 3 Champions. We're on B-Net, and we're doing the first game on Autumn Leaves. On the B-Net servers. Here we go. Night Elf Mirror number 2 on the day. Winner of this best of 3 goes on to DreamHack. Baron with the raid. Thank you so much. How was the clan war? Who won? I hope Jim won. Hashtag not biased. All right, so they're discussing pings right now. On BNet, get like 150. West, you get like 190. So maybe the BNet servers are just slightly better for Ceron. But if you're just tuning in from Baron's stream, we had some ping server host disagreements from our New Zealanders, Ceron, and our USA opponent, Ark. Ark not at home right now, so dealing with other server issues. Couldn't find the right server for the matchup, so went to the admins, and the admins said, now you got to play on BNet. So we're on BNet right now. All is on the line on the BNet servers. Priestess of the Moon coming out first for Ceron, and Ark going with the Demon Hunter first.
Are under attack.
And I gotta admit, I was a little shook. I wasn't even quite sure how to get into a custom game on BNet. It's been so long. So luckily the guys helped me out to get in there, and we got it done without a hitch. But all the ping discussion is settled. Here we are. We are in the qualifiers. Winner here goes on to DreamHack.
Players' forces are under attack.
Are cleaning up this creep camp. Neither player opting to go for the Merc shop first. Priest of the Moon going to head on across the map. And Hunter's Hall going to be planted down early. Might see some Huntresses. Double Ancient of Wars coming online for Mr. Ceron. Ceron maybe going to be putting the pressure on early with the Priestess of the Moon. Typically paired with Mass Hunts for that True Shot aura. Going to be backed off for now. And Demon Hunter is going to follow on along. Ceron, very strong performer last game, able to take down his opponent. Fear 2-0. Now the question remains, can he get it done this time against Ark, just getting level 2? Ark heading right on into the base, taking a look at what is to come. Sees the Headhunter push being put together and assembled by Ceron. Finally at the Merchant. Bought the Dust of Appearance, going to certainly help close out some of those kills against the Huntresses, which are in production. Tier 2 on the way, about 60% done, keeping the archers back home. Not ready to expose them yet, but Priestess of the Moon heading on to the main base. No dusts in hand. Gonna need to do it the old-fashioned way. And if he wanted to, he could put some archers right here. Block entrance into the main base. Demon Hunter gonna go to town on some of the wisps. First wisp of Ceron falls. Priestess of the Moon getting some damage done on the wisps himself. Tap the Moonwell. Ark's wisp moving on back into safety. Demon Hunter continuing to take down as many wisps as possible. Successful detonate. Tier 2 almost online for Ark. Hunter's Hall will be done. A little bit behind the tech. And looking to get a beautiful cancel here. This would be a critical cancel from Ceron if he could get this down. Would delay the lures from coming up for quite a while. Going to get some good auto attacks onto the archers. Demon Hunter now in position to get some damage done onto the Huntresses himself, pushing back the Priestess of the Moon. But getting repositioned and refocusing the Demon Hunter yet again. glaives are flying towards the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter drops the circlet, gets healed up, picks it right back up, puts it on his head, and getting right back into the battle, putting the archers into good position. Ceron also trying to sneak a wisp into the main base.
Town is under siege.
Refocusing down that Hunter's Hall, trying to get some momentum swung in his direction. Ceron opting for the mass Huntresses. And no Ancient Lures coming online yet for Ark. Ark pulling out some wisps now, maybe to get some detonations. But first, some repairs on the Hunter's Hall. Also training Ultra Vision. Going to get some extra sight at night. Priestess of the Moon in the middle of the action here. Does get the level 2 and will take the Searing Arrows. Bringing the injured Huntresses back home. No mana burns able to be used on Huntresses, so Demon Hunter at the mercy of his own movement speed to catch these quick Huntresses. Ceron moving on into the back of the army. Finally, the Ancient of War coming online, and a Tinker from Ark to help with this defense. Pocket Factory deployed, and Ceron's had enough. Ceron wants to pull out before he suffers too many losses, and back at home, still on tier 1. More Huntresses on the way, and Ceron may tap these Moonwells and head on back into the battle. And Sneaky Boy, 2 Ancient Protectors off to the east. Very well hidden. Have the line of sight here. So as you can see, cannot see past this little wall. Tinker looping around, going to walk right into the Protectors, and now sees them. How convenient. Dropping the Pocket Factory down, and is going to get these Ancient Protectors handled before they become quite a distraction and potentially a game turner. But wow, just right place, right time Ark is. But can you handle the 8 Huntress push of Ceron at the moment? So much damage onto these archers. 2 archers fall right away. Going to be looking to lock in a surround on this Tinker. Maybe now the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is surrounded. Going to be forced to TP on out of here. And Ark in quite a tricky position now. 1 Ancient Protector does get online and looking to lock in another surround on the Demon Hunter. Can't quite get it. Going to take down an Ancient of War instead. 1 more Ancient of War coming online, getting more auto attacks onto the Demon Hunter of Ark. Ark being pushed back. Not too much Moon Juice left. Going to need to loop around, maybe tap this one in the back. Wisps pulled to get the Moonwells healed back up. 1 Ancient of War is going to fall. Huntresses continue to deal damage via the glaives. Bouncing back and forth between the War and the Demon Hunter, getting quite a bit of damage done. Archers doing what they can to shoot down the Huntresses with amplified piercing damage from the back. Demon Hunter quite stable at the moment, not in any immediate danger. Now the Ballistas joining the battle. Glaive Throwers in the back, going to get quite a bit of damage onto these Moonwells, forcing the Wisps to not mine lumber, but to repair the Moonwells. Wisps just sitting idly here, waiting for the Glaive Throwers to enter attacking distance. And it looks like Ark has defended this for the time being. Only 1 Ancient of War, 2 Ancient of Wars potentially coming. 1 Ancient of War replanted. But right now, Ark going to focus on the Wisp. Nice detonate again. Attention to detail there. And a lot of Glaive Throwers, a lot of Huntresses here for the all-in push of Ceron. Ceron, just in case you're wondering, still on tier 1. Has the True Shot aura, has the Searing Arrows.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter under fire from the Huntresses. Huntresses move back and microed back to get some damage on the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter push back. Ark planting down another Pocket Factory, looking to produce a lot of these small boys, the Clockwork Goblins. Hoping to get some damage done. A lot of damage onto the Ancient of War, and the Glaives bouncing off onto the nearby Demon Hunter as well. Glaive Throwers continuing to deal damage to the Ancient of War, not yet targeting the Dryads, although they will deal tons of damage to them. Level 3 Priestess of the Moon gets the True Shot, or a level 2.
Under attack.
And here we are, continuing to move on forward here. Huntresses in pretty good position, taking down what's left of the Dryad backline. The Glaive Throwers have Wisps to heal them up, and the True Shot Aura giving them plus 11 damage. Quite potent damage increase. Demon Hunter trying his best to be able to get a Glaive kill, but the Wisps here to heal it back right up to full. Glaive Throwers shifting their attention on over to the Dryads and the Archers right now. Huntresses, quite an effective push from Ceron. And if he can hold this offense, might take game 1 versus Arc. Takes down the Tinker. Demon Hunter is next. Has a Staff of Teleportation in the bag if he needs to use it. Huntresses retreating back slightly. Glaive Thrower is getting some damage onto the heavy armor. Ancient of War almost fell, but Wisps came just in time to get it healed back up. Getting repairs out onto the Ancient of War. And now Ancient of War will certainly be able to take down this Glaive Thrower one-on-one. Demon Hunter also back in play, going to help out with the Glaive Thrower as well. Searing Arrows back onto the Demon Hunter, pops the healing potion. Gonna get some damage onto these Dryads. Very wounded Dryad, almost re-entered the battle. Priest of the Moon saw it, wanted to get a piece of it, but not quite. Gonna have to loop on back around and deal with these Dryads first. One Dryad staff back. So many injured Dryads, all one hit. Does lock down one of them. We'll get the level 2 Searing Arrows. Will certainly help deal quite a bit more damage. The Demon Hunter chasing down some of the wounded Huntresses as well. And what a crazy early game we have going on right now. Still on tier 1. Look at all of the injured Huntresses pulled back. Will get healed back up, tapping these Moonwells. And really nice attention to detail there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe. Very injured Huntresses brought back. Gonna tap these Moonwells, get healed up, and head on right back to fight. And is Arc ready to take a fight? I don't think so. Not yet. Arc at 31 supply, miraculously able to hold off the constant pressure of Ceron all game with the Huntress Glaive Thrower push. Finally, Arc has some breathing room, going to creep out the natural Expo. Does get the level 3 Demon Hunter, level 2 mana burn, I would assume, is to be taken. Will help out with less Searing Arrows coming from the Priestess. More Glaive Throwers on the way. As Ceron, only down to 100 food now, has been broken on upkeep for a little bit now. 54 supply. Ceron thinking about heading on back across Autumn Leaves to the main base of Arc. Pay yet another visit. These Glaive Throwers are going to be able to do so much damage to these Dryads if he chooses to target them. Demon Hunter going to head on over to the shop. Buy the Scroll of Healing is going to be invaluable in this inevitable next push coming from Ceron. And might be able to get a nice surround on the Demon Hunter, prevent it from getting back home. If you could use the trees, get staffed out, no problem by the Tinker. Has the Wisps, gonna drop some Ancient Protectors, put Arc on a timer, uproot the Ancient of Wars, do not want them to get cheesed down by the Glaive Throwers. And here we are, battle number 2 underway. Question here is, will Arc be able to hold it back? This time sitting at 39 supply to the 52 supply of Ceron. A lot of Huntresses, a lot of Glaive Throwers, all in the face of Arc. Very strong Demon Hunter making his presence known, trying to take down these Ancient of Wars who are just a constant front-line threat. Demon Hunter also getting some nice auto attack damage onto the Huntresses one by one. Going to be able to seal some of these Huntress kills. 2 of them very wounded and no dust of appearance to be able to reveal the very injured ones. Pushing Arc's army back into the corner here. Ceron's Glaive Throwers, finally some Ancient Protectors are now up and online, and it's going to make this push that much more difficult to deal with. More Huntresses, I would imagine, being produced behind this, but not quite, not yet. It does have the Dust of Appearance, finally. Going to certainly help out a bit, seal the deal on some of these injured Huntresses. And Ceron not giving up. Wants to keep the pressure on, take down some of these moon wells, reduce the moon juice. 2 more shots to go. There it goes. 1 moon well down. Arc now supply blocked at 40. Demon Hunter trying to get some pressure onto these glaive throwers. Glaive throwers getting back into safety. Priestess of the Moon sitting very pretty right now. Going to get plenty of damage on the Demon Hunter, who does get staffed back. Tinker, the lifesaver of the game, as the glaives continue to deal tons of damage to these moonwells. And now supply blocked again, this time at 30. Arc not able to produce anything, getting some moonwells up in the back of the base. Mountain Giants on the field now, not with any upgrades, though. Gonna need the Tree of Eternity to get the real upgrades you're looking for. But the glaives continuing to be so effective, picking up the trees, now dealing siege damage to these Ancient Protectors. Nice cluster rockets onto the backline here. Does take 1 glaive thrower down. Demon Hunter in good position to finally get some auto attacks onto the backline. Glaive thrower army. Demon Hunter is probably in relative safety as long as the Goblin Tinker can get there and use the Staff of Preservation. A lot of auto attack damage, and the curveball rock from the Ancient Protector takes the Tinker down. Glaive throwers continuing to deal damage to this Mountain Giant, who is just able to stagger so much of it off. Reduce piercing, reduce siege damage. This Mountain Giant's going to be here still for a little bit. But Huntress is pretty well equipped to deal with it at the moment. More glaive throws going to help take out the revival attempts of the Tinker. Mountain Giant finally going to fall, courtesy of the normal damage of the Huntress's level 5. Priest of the Moon taking that level 3 True Shot Aura, now granting plus 16 damage to the glaives, plus 5 to the Huntresses. This Huntress army is still 0-0 upgrades, able to do quite a bit of damage to any presence of Arc. And what may be the final stand of Arc as these glaive throwers just continuing to whittle down the remaining buildings. Demon Hunter now has nowhere left to run, no more moon juice to tap. Oh, GG is called. Ceron takes game 1. And there you have it. We will be looking for the next game name, I assume, in BNet again. But I'll be keeping an eye on Discord, and Arc falls 1-0 to Ceron. Update that very quickly. And I actually had to turn War 3 Champions off just to get in this game, because War 3 Champions like blocks the custom game list. So what a situation we're in with that. There we go. We are back on BNet. BNet, baby. Back where it all started. And what a game 1, Ceron, with the Priestess of the Moon, Huntress, Glaive Thrower push, Demon Hunter, Tinker, Dryad, Mountain Giant army of Arc not quite able to fend off that constant pressure, that constant attack. And at the end of the day, Ceron takes game 1 in our best of 3 series. Now we're going to game 2. And we're going to Northern Isles. Coming at you right now. And some kind courtesy from our competitors. I wonder if we will see something similar here. This map a little bit larger. A little bit more running distance to get to your opponent. Autumn Leaves, pretty small. Able to constantly run back and heal, run back and put pressure. But very well played by Ceron. again, winner here goes on to the main event, DreamHack Regionals, which I believe starts October 6th. So tune into twitch.tv/ESL _ WC3, I believe, for the live coverage of the main event. Arc going keeper this time. And, uh-oh, we're going to see Priestess of the Moon again. Ceron having success in game 1. Maybe just wants to keep the script the same. Push in with huntresses and glaive throwers. See, the nightmare of headhunters is burned so badly in my mind. I say it even in Night Elf mirror matches.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Ceron, potentially our Huntress glaive thrower pusher of the game, going to move on along with the Ancient of War creeping. Priest of the Moon is out. True Shot Aura online. Ring of Protection. Let's see what Keep the Grove gets from the Tuskar camp. Going to get a nice potion of invulnerability. A sweet 15 seconds. Going to get that level 2 as well. Priestess of the Moon heading on down Northern Isles. Going to try to find Mr. Arc. Does find him. Arc sees the Priestess. Must know what's coming.
A player's forces
going
are
to
under
tier
attack.
2 again. Very early. Hunter's Hall again. And I assume we're going to see something very, very similar to game 1. This time, instead of a Demon Hunter, it's a Keeper. So Keep the Grove heading on directly into the main base. Getting an Entangle on an Archer of Ceron. Going to be able to snipe down some of these archers with Entangle. Entangle is so strong at the early stages. Nice detonates coming from Ceron to free the Archer. Another Entangle going on out. Might need to burn yet another detonate. Not sure if there's enough damage here. Can see it still with the Entangle. But now the Archer is safe in the shadows. Priestess can get some stutter steps onto this Keeper of the Grove. Doesn't have the Searing Arrows yet, but it does have the True Shot Aura. And will soon have an onslaught of Huntresses.
A player's forces are under attack.
More auto attack damage onto the Keeper. We'll follow the Keeper on his journey back home. Gonna get the Auntlets of Ogre Strength. And just staying back, not losing any archers. He knows he's going to need them. Hunter's Hall coming up, going to get ready for that Ancient of Lore timing that he needs. But death is coming. Ceron's Huntress glaive thrower wombo combo.
Player's forces are under attack.
No glaives yet, but plenty of Huntresses. Gets an Entangle on one of the Huntresses. Doesn't really have the critical mass he really needs because Entangle is going to be able to abuse those couple Huntresses present right now. Ceron knows this, not quite ready to push this base in yet. Going to bring a couple Wisps for detonates. Going to bring a couple more Huntresses for support. And almost going to try to lock in a nice surround on Arc's Keeper of the Grove. Might even be able to get a cancel if he started pushing that Hunter's Hall in immediately. Instead, we'll just get a couple damage points on it. Shave off about 15%. And now the auto attacks onto the archers have started. Archers need to get back into the base, get secure. Ceron doesn't want to bottleneck himself in. Another Tinker coming to help out and assist with this early push. Ancient Protectors going up for Ceron as well. Arc hoping he has what it takes, putting Ancient Protectors right in the main base of Arc. Arc pushed back now. Pops the Dust of Appearance to try to reveal any Huntresses that are low. Keeper the Grove TPing into the main base. Where will he TP? TP's right over here. Gets surrounded by his own archers, but taps the Moon Juice. Healed back up to 50% health. Goblin Tinker still here to help fend off this army, killing off a lot of the Huntresses. Not able to hide, not when you have a Dust of Appearance. Archer's very well equipped to deal with these Huntresses. And Keeper the Grove getting quite weak. Needs to be careful here. Does have the Inborn Pot still in the inventory. And the Priestess of the Moon, no TP in stock, is going to fall at level 2. GG is called. We're going to game 3. Didn't work this time. Arc made all the right adjustments to get this series all tied up. And maybe this time we're going to see something a little more standard. As it works one time for Ceron, not the second time. So, very interesting turn of events here. Game 1, the Huntress Glaive Thrower push works. Game 2, not so much. And game 3 will be on Amazonia. So, you could try it again. It's a smaller map. Will Ceron try it again? Will Ceron put the DreamHack points, the ticket on the line for head, for Huntress, Glaive Throwers? And here we go. On to Amazonia. Game 3. All the marbles. Winner goes to DreamHack. It's all come down to this. Very interesting series thus far. Ceron trying twice now to get the Huntress Glaive Thrower push. It works the first time, didn't work the second time. Had much better success with it against the Demon Hunter, not so much against the Keeper of the Grove. Those entangles were popped at the right time. The archers focus fired the right units. And we'll see what's about to go down right now. All right, and Ceron heading on down. What will Ceron have in his bag of tricks this time? Is Demon Hunter does not want to try it 3 times. And Arc now going for the Priestess of the Moon, giving Ceron a taste of his own medicine. Incredible turn of events here. Incredible. Arc getting ready to start the creeping.
A player's forces are under attack.
Here he goes, getting started here. Arc chipping away at this camp. Priest of the Moon now out, ready to claim this creep camp. Gets the circlet, gets the Tome of Intellect. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter down south, unfortunately getting infeed slightly here. Lightning Shield on the creeps. Not quite what you're looking for there as the Demon Hunter, but gonna be able to clean up this creep camp anyway. Demon Hunter will get level 2 from his troubles. Priestess of the Moon already level 2, quite a bit ahead as the Hunter's Hall coming on down, and now Arc in full circle. We've come back to Warcraft. Carson, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. If you are just catching up here, Arc Ceron 1-1 winner gets their ticket to DreamHack. Thank you for the follow signal. And game 1, Ceron won with the Huntress Glaive Thrower push. Priestess of the Moon. Game 2, Ceron tried it again. This time against the Keeper of the Grove from Ark. Wasn't successful. And now this time, Ark is doing the Huntress push. Back to Ceron, giving Ceron a taste of his own medicine. Thank you all so much for the follows. Going to turn off that noise for the time being. Thank you for all the love and all the support from the Back to Warcraft community. Again, we are in Game 3 here. Ark now trying to deliver Ceron a taste of his own medicine from the first 2 games. Demon Hunter from Ceron. Interesting choice. Not what we saw the first couple games. Looking to go make some item purchases at the shop. Bought the boots. Bought the dust. I don't know if he has scouted Ark yet, but when he does, he's going to see that he's in for something he's quite familiar with, seeing as it was him who pulled it off the first 2 times. Once successful, once not.
A player's
and
forces are under
dishing
attack.
some revenge. A dish served best cold. Ark doing what Ceron did game 1, hiding those Ancient Protectors in the corner, getting them ready for the push. Here we go, Demon Hunter getting pushed back. Huntresses of his own on the map, going to Tier 2. Tier 1 still for Ark. Priestess of the Moon getting into better position here, going back to the Ancient Protector, who will certainly help out here if it could get online. Will have enough time to get online. Ceron's Huntresses being pushed back. Another Ancient Protector of Ceron's going to get taken down. Archers hiding just in time, but the preemptive purchase of the Dust of Appearance helping out here. Now, Demon Hunter pushing the Priestess of the Moon back, has plenty of mana burns in stock down south. Huntress is continuing to go to town onto the Moonwells of Ark, putting more Ancient Protectors up. One of them will get canceled. Didn't get the cancel off. Ark did get the cancel off on the second one. Demon Hunter falling quite low. Ceron needs to be careful here. Can't take too much more damage. Has a TP, but you're going to be TPing right back into your main base. You're going to have to tap those Moonwells very quickly. Demon Hunter back up to 50% health just about now. I would imagine with TP right about here when he's in trouble. Probably going to TP here, tap this Moonwell immediately. Ceron also has a Glaive Thrower getting back into position. Now the Demon Hunter potentially on its last legs. Can't take too many more waves of auto attacks. Huntress of Ceron blocking the path of the Demon Hunter to safety. Ceron falling so low. Could this be it? Ceron blocked. He can't escape, and Ark takes down the Demon Hunter and maybe secures his path to DreamHack. And giving Ceron a taste of his own medicine with the Huntress push. Is going to retreat for the time being. Demon Hunter not even being retrained. Going to be purchased back right away. Plenty of gold. An incredible push here by Ark. Has 2 Ancient Protectors up. Demon Hunter is back on the field. Will get some auto attacks on the Priestess. Push it back. Tier 2 is online. You want to try to get those lures up if you can, but you're already down so many Wisps. A lot of Ancient Protectors going to do constant auto attack damage to this Demon Hunter, trying to get some surface area on these Huntresses, but they are so fast. Unfortunately, brought back maybe due to a control group error. Demon Hunter going to chase it back into the middle of Amazonia. Ancient Protectors continuing to go to town onto the remaining Moonwells of Ceron. More Ancient Protectors also coming online. Demon Hunter back in the fold. Same with some Glaive Throwers. Gonna do a ton of damage to these Protectors and the unarmored Huntresses, but the Glaive Throwers don't have much health themselves. Huntress is going to be quite a threat. Demon Hunter hoping to secure just one of these kills. Cannot secure a Huntress kill. Will chase it down to the end of time. Might not be able to catch it. Meanwhile, back home, Huntress is continuing to pressure the main base and push this base in. Ark tastes the DreamHack glory, wants it here wants it now. Zeppelin now in play, going to be picking up some of these glaive throwers. Also some wounded wisps, going to prevent as many kills as possible. Ceron pulling out all of the last-ditch efforts. DH back on the field, doing as much damage as possible, but the DH in a tricky position does have the potion of health, is going to pop it. Going to try to get as many auto attacks onto the priestess as possible, but it's getting auto attacked down by the priestess. Zeppelin now at 40% health, needs to be aware of the priestess location at all times as the huntresses continue to push in the base of Ceron. A lot of wounded huntresses here, able to be picked up by the Zeppelin of Ceron. Maybe going to drop this glaive thrower down somewhere over here. Maybe he'll get some long-distance shots. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter chasing down the Priestess of the Moon. So much action going on all around the world on Amazonia. Wisps continuing to repair the Tree of Life. Now a Tree of Ages. Not much Wisp repair left as the Tree of Ages going to fall. Demon Hunter hoping to at least get some sort of consolation here. Priest of the Moon has a Zeppelin of her own now, going to use it to get to safety. And no more main base for Ceron. GG is called. Arc is going to DreamHack.